What's happening, everybody? Welcome to AMKA podcast. If you're new here, please hit the button subscribe. So the battle of tweets between Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and the president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa. So they are fighting because of what Ramaphosa claimed to tweet on his X account. And then we saw a retaliation from Donald Trump. In America, here's what he had to say. I'm going to share the screen with you so you can see what Trump had to say about South Africa. And then this is not really coming from Donald Trump. We believe Elon Musk has to do something with what Trump has been talking. There we go.
So you said that you were going to cut aid from South Africa. Will you plan to cut aid across other African nations, and why South Africa?
No, it's only South Africa. Terrible things are happening in South Africa. The leadership is doing some terrible things.
As you guys can see, Donald Trump is even hesitating to put out his word because he doesn't know what he's talking about. He has not even investigating, do researches. He's just coming up because he believes so much in in his man, Elon Musk, and then he just comes out on the media with his word where he does not know how to control them or what he's talking about at all. So Donald Trump to cut all funding in South Africa in response to its land expropriation bill. He accuses South Africa of confiscating land and mistreating farmers. This is the thing that's been happening in South Africa, for the people that don't know, for years and years, because there is so many people that they have land where it's supposed to be a government property, not like private individual property. And this has been happening for years and for years. So what am I just going to say about Donald Trump? Donald Trump, please don't get involved in the things you don't know. South Africa is for South Africans. South Africans, they've been through the most. Everybody knows in the world. So we do respect Donald Trump, but we do not want him to start and come and touch in South Africa because everybody's gonna come after him. We know Elon Musk was born in South Africa, although that guy, he's never really wanting to be a South African, you know. And then he got an American citizenship. His father's like Germany. They exploited Africa, those people, Zambians, all those minings and stuff like that. Now his father is living like some of the luxurious lives here in South Africa. He doesn't want to leave South Africa, but Elon Musk doesn't consider himself a South African, but he was born in South Africa. So if he hates South Africa, he can um he can stay in America with his hatred. All right. So he went on to Twitter also to respond actually to Cyril Ramaphosa's uh uh ex uh ex re ex account, and I'm gonna share that with you. So you can see. So this is the tweets here. South Africa is a constitutional democracy that is deeply rooted in the rule of law, justice, and equality. The South African government has not confiscated any land. The recently adopted Expropriation Act is not a confiscation instrument, but a constitutionally mandated legal process that ensures public access to land in equitable and just manner as guided by the Constitution. South Africa, like the United States of America and other countries, has always had expropriation laws that balance the need for public usage of land and the protection of rights of properties owners. We look forward to engage with Trump administration over our land reform policy and issues bilateral interest, we are certain that out of this engagement, we will share a better common and understanding over these matters. So, and Elon Musk came up um, with this tweet. Why do you have openly racist ownership laws? So we don't understand. Like, does is Elon Musk call Cyril Ramaphosa a racist, or he called Black South African racist? Because if that's the case, then it does not make any sense because black people cannot be racist. I don't understand what Elon Musk is trying to say, but I think sometimes this guy is on pills, like the pills that he drinks so many times. They are really like working on his nerves sometimes, and he has the audacity of doing something. So why do you have openly racist ownership? So who's racist? Like, because only white people can be racist, right? So uh so like we really are being surprised with what Elon Musk has to say about South Africa. We know really this guy never liked South Africa. I heard his book. I gave it away to someone. Like the guy is always claimed like South Africa is under genocide, genocidal attack. Like the black people are killing white people and stuff like that. They're killing the farmers and stuff. The things happened, but it's never been like a genocide. People are really quickly to call something terrorist, terrorism, and genocide from other people, but when it's happened in real life, like in Gaza, in Palestine, and somewhere in Congo, they don't call those action terrorist attack or genocide and stuff like that. So Elon Musk, he knows about South Africa, and in his book, he always say like he never wanted to live in South Africa because there was some war going on and stuff like that. So clearly, if you're trying to calculate Elon Musk, he's like 50 something years old. He's a beneficiary of the apartheid regime that was happening in South Africa because he was born in apartheid. His father served in the military, you know. His father went all over in Africa, like they were defending South Africa during that regime. And a week ago, at the Trump inauguration, he just had a what is that? A Roman salute, a Nazi salute. That's this guy Elon Musk. He's trying to coming up with some stuff of this racism and stuff like that. If we trying to track the race, I think he's the number one racist and white supremacist in the world. Everybody knows that. Like Roman salute, Nazi salute. Now he's talking about racism ownership. What kind of racism ownership? I don't understand this tweet. So if you have something to tell me, because I really don't understand Elon Musk what he has to say. Yeah, but that is it. What happened to South Africa? And this is just to say South Africa is really an independent country. It has the right to do what it has to do to its lands. The land belongs to South Africans. If you don't want the rules, you can go away. Nobody has ever forced you to live in South Africa. The president of South Africa, the South African National Assembly, and stuff like that, they are the one that decide for their country, not other people like the outsiders. And Donald Trump, one more time, we advise you before of talking about anything else, we just advise you to make sure and check your sources and talk as a president. Like Putin once said, talk like a man, be like a man. If you want to be a president, assume to be a president. Don't be like a puppet. Don't be like somebody's using you and stuff like that. So that's it. You tell me who's right and who's wrong, because Ramaphosa cannot just be attacked by his tweets and doing the things in his country, right? So Elon Musk is there in America feeding up Donald Trump's and Americans the bad narrative of South Africa. And let me share with you one clip where this guy said, like, these guys are South African, so they had to come up and defend South Africa. Listen to this guy. There we go.
Donald Trump has just,
Yeah.
it's a hot day in South Africa, and Donald Trump has just come on air to say that he has seen the terrible things going on in South Africa. I live here, and I haven't really seen the terrible things he speaks about. I'm continually amazed at the disinformation that this man sends. I'm amazed that anyone would believe him. We in South Africa are laughing. We honestly are. But what worries me most is that you Americans
A lot.
seem to believe him. Even
Americans do
about your
believe
own
in Elon
country, you
Musk so
believe
bad. Like, we know him very well. That guy, he's a liar. Actually, a liar, a big liar.
that he's doing the best thing. I feel very sad for you and very down. I hope you can get this man out one way or the
So
other.
this is one
Bye.
of the white South African. That's a white South African for you. And we did not see where he admitted that the people are killing each other here and stuff like that. Some stuff happened. Stuff happened before, but it's not like they're cleaning people. By the way, for your information, there is 4.9 millions or 5 millions of South Africans, white South Africans, that constitute about something less. The percentage is less. It's less than 10% of white South Africans, but the 10% of white South Africans has access to 70% of the land in South Africa. So if you didn't know about that, this is to tell you that Elon Musk is really lying. And if you come to South Africa, you're gonna see a false narrative, right? Like something that you don't understand. So the better thing to do is to come to South Africa, observe South Africa, and see what's going on in South Africa. Okay? And I will see you next time. Please hit the button like, subscribe, and activate the bell notification. And then I will see you next time. Cheerio.